Dunlop National Rally Championship.
New machinery? A few newcomers. A brand new championship. It's that time of the year again, the opening round of the Dunlop National Rally Championship, the Mayo Stages Rally. Spirits are up, confidence is riding high, but there will be challenging stages ahead of the contenders today as a result of ground frost and some fallen snow. The sun we see now may be somewhat deceiving.
Yes, a look at the snow-capped peaks of the Partry Mountains shows that it's a cold start to the championship, but it's going to be a hotly contested affair with cutting-edge technology in the hands of some very experienced campaigners in the TF Royal Hotel and Theatre Mayo Stages Rally. Woolly hats and dark sunglasses are the order of the day for the fans awaiting the first of the action. With the 5th place in Galway and a win in Birr already under his belt this year, Ray Bree has set his stall out in no uncertain terms. The defence of his title is of paramount importance, and with rapidly thawing ice on the roads, some caution is called for.
Keep left over crest, the middle over long crest 100, along flat 1 right 70, fast 3 right, flat 1 right 70, fast 3 right 30, middle over crest to Creston, big dip and keep 30 right. Watch the second one, Creston, big dip to keep 30 right over crest and long 1 right. Go again now, long 1 right over crest 20 to long 2 left here 40, flat crest 60, good to go, flat crest no jump, middle over flat crest with a small jump 100.
Despite the cautious start, Ray and Andrew eke out an 11-second advantage after stage 2. Charlie Donnelly and Paddy Toner were second fastest and may have been a little too eager to get off to a good start. Overworking cold tyres is not the best way to make an early lead, and Charlie almost pays the price at a square right.
Flat 1 left, 300. Break square right at the fence. On 2 left, 150. Stay right over crest, 60.
Despite this little mishap, Charlie is lucky to have no damage and surprised to be in second spot. It'll be interesting to see how Patrick Elliott adjusts to his newer, more powerful Impreza, and indeed to his new navigator, the seasoned veteran Rory Kennedy. At times the Subaru seems to be getting away from Patrick, but like any good jockey, he doesn't want to give his mount free rein just yet.
Very slight right over big crest, jump 400. Small crest, left hand breeze again, 3rd gear, in the break and right, 17.
With a lot of learning yet to do, Patrick is content enough with joint 7th for the moment. The 3-time national champion Niall Maguire with 2-time champion navigator Paul McLaughlin won't be sparing the whip as he attempts to get a season off to a good start, something he failed to do last year. The Triton-backed Subaru lies 3rd after the opening stage. Out today in a rented P2000 Impreza, Noel Redmond is somewhat off the pace as he later retires when it turns out to be a faulty turbo. That's the cause of his woes.
1 left into 3 right, pipes into 2 left, 100 down. Long 1 right, and 1 left, 60 up.
Runner-up in last year's Forestry Championship, Glenn Allen is giving the Dunlop Series a lash this year. It will take some getting used to, while he and co-driver Damien Connolly bed themselves into the opening loop.
And the flat crest. Crest and the right over crest. Okay down here, right over crest now. Dip crest and 2 left. Right over crest here. Dip crest now and 2 left. Steady on it, 80. Small flat crest, 80. Flat crest, 300 on down past the lake. Where you go, keep at it. All the way down, follow the poles.
Sir Man's Sean Devine was going well, lying in 6th position behind Allen after stage 1, but he suffers a setback when the drive shaft breaks on stage 2. From neighbouring Sligo, Noel McCarrick is impressing the spectators in his Subaru S7 as he manages to up his pace from stage 1 when he moves from outside the top 10 into 8th spot. Last year's Paterson Rally News Group N champions Mike Curran and Fabian McShane have a new Lancer Evo 8.5 this season and are into an early lead despite the car suffering a slight misfire. Former Group N champions Willie Fanning and Mick Courtney felt their Impreza suspension was too stiff on the opener, and things got worse still when they were stopped in their tracks 4 miles into stage 2 and retired with mechanical difficulties. With Garrett's recent success at Rally Mexico, brother Aaron is eager to uphold his end of things in the family Corolla. Lying 9th after 2 stages leaves him within striking distance of the front runners. With Andrew Cullen on the notes, Martin Doherty is going very well in the Impreza S8. The Donegal man is lying in 4th place for the moment. Second to Gareth McHale in the Billy Coleman Award for Young Rally Driver of the Year, Kevin Kelleher is currently second to Mike Curran in the Group N Stakes and is guided by his brother Martin. In the eye-catching Impreza N12, Alan Ring's new car and new navigator Adrian Deasy are going well and lie 3rd in Class 4. The spectators are all smiles, but as Ray Breen tackles stage 3, he is anything but smiling when he encounters some standing meltwater on the road.
Flat 3 left, 60, keep left over crest, cut 2 right, 30 to 5 left, watch your speed on the 5, 5 left, cut and 2 right, and 2 right, and line for very long 5 left and 4 right, stand in the water, keep well in. This is the one from last year, 4 right, well in, and very long flat 3 left, tightens to flat 4. Okay? Yeah, all right. Start. Should go.
And as we can see from the replay here, it doesn't take much water to cause the back of the Focus to aquaplane and throw Ray off the road. And unfortunately out of the rally.
Start. Should go.
As Charlie Donnelly passes the scene and gets the thumbs up, what should have been a timely warning seems to go unheeded, and he squanders valuable seconds with an overshoot in the last junction of the stage.
A long flat 2 left. A long flat right. 170. Tightens right in the bills. Threw it all the way in, Paddy. Threw it all the way in that last corner.
This means that Patrick Elliott is hot on Charlie's heels, even though Patrick reckons he's not pushing the car as fast as it can go.
2 left, flat 2 left, water inside, 300. 1 right over flat crest, cut, 250. Fast, 3 left over crest, jump, cut and wall, 300.
Niall Maguire has been in 3rd spot, but a spin on the Loch Mask stage costs him 20 seconds, and he slips down to 5th place on the leaderboard as he heads into the Sabres Halt. The new 3rd place holder is Glenn Allen, who seems to be getting into the swing of things now. He is nonetheless still amazed by the overall pace of the National Series.
Left, okay, 250, don't come out of it now. It's okay, 250 after it. It's a flat left. 250 all the way up to the hay shed. And then it's 3 left, right and 2 left.
Sean Devine and Kieran Kelly are the second crew to bow out on stage 3 when they crash heavily into a wall, as we can see from Alan Rings on board.
Left 3 plus, right 3 plus line, 130.
The sunshine is strong at the start of stage 5, but the weather over the next loop of stages proves very changeable. Charlie Donnelly is running on slick tyres, which serve him well on the dry stages, but force him to be more cautious on the wet stage 6. He still retains his lead though, despite a minor altercation with a bale.
Long flat 1 right, 60, flat left, 170. Careful 1 right over crest, brake and chicane. Well, 6 left, 6, long 3 left, narrows and jumps, 40, 2 right, 3 right.
Elliott capitalises and sets the fastest time by 1 second on stage 6. Things would have been even closer had he not stalled on stage 5.
George. 120. Black Crest into 1 right and 4 left.
Joint fastest on stage 5 and second fastest to Elliott on stage 6, Niall Maguire is making up for his earlier discrepancies and challenging Allen for the 3rd spot. And as the skies open up on stage 6, Glenn Allen, who had tied with Maguire for the fastest time on the previous stage, is finding the wet roads quite a handful. He is egged on by Damien Connolly through the drier sections.
Go for it. Stay right for flat 1 left over crest, okay 250. Don't come out of her now. Keep the toe in her, keep the toe in her. 250 flat right and stay right for 1 left. Flat right here.
Noel McCarrick and Paddy Robinson consolidate their 9th position, while grip becomes even more an issue. Lying in 8th position, Aaron McHale was making a concerted effort until his retirement on stage 6, when the steering rack breaks after this moment.
Left an absolute jump, 120. Steer right around chicane, gravel, 30. Caution right on crest in the left 4. Wheel busted, is it? Try and get up over the hill as you can. Right, we're in this bit here.
Martin Doherty's troublesome run suffers a further setback with another overshoot, this time in front of our cameras and a lot of very amused fans. Martin finishes 8th overall for his efforts. With his only Class 15 rival a long way behind, David McNulty is under no real pressure today as he takes another class win. Not a bad start, all things considered, for Alan Wing and Adrian Deasy, who finished 7th overall and take 3rd in the showroom category. The Kelleher brothers Kevin and Martin are well pleased to take 2nd in Group N and 6th overall despite a spin and a stall in the last loop. But young Mike Curran scores another brilliant Group N win, finishing 5th overall here today. Despite coming under pressure from Kelleher on the last 2 stages, Mike begins his title defence in the best possible way. The weather-beaten but resilient fans await the overall results of the rally, and it's Niall Maguire who has to settle for 4th spot after suffering a broken exhaust and a faulty anti-lag over the last 2 stages. 3rd place is a great result for new contender Glenn Allen, who surpasses his own expectations for the event. After a torrid stage 7, Patrick Elliott tied with Donnelly on the last stage, but it wasn't enough. He was still well pleased with the 2nd place finish. After being off the road on stage 1, some mechanical mishaps on stage 2, and getting cut out on the wrong tyres on the last loop, Charlie Donnelly and Paddy Toner pulled out all the stops to take a convincing win at the end of this year's Mayo Stages Rally. So there's the confirmation of the official times for the Mayo Stages Rally, and after the opening round of the Dunlop Championship, the point standings are like this. Charlie Donnelly takes the spoils and an early lead into round 2, just ahead of Patrick Elliott. The Dunlop National Rally Championship. Round 2 of the Dunlop National Rally Championship takes us to Dingle, County Kerry. The waves roll into Slea Head and the surrounding coastline, which provide the dynamic setting for the Dingle Skellig Hotel Circuit of Kerry Rally. At the start of stage 1, the champions look focused and there's a job to be done after their dropped score on round 1. Despite the damp and slippery roads, the pair get off to a great start, setting fastest times on Minard Castle and Lispole to gain an 18-second advantage after the first loop.
Only 20, fast 5 left, keep in, small jump, fast 5, go now 250. Keep slightly left of a small jump after the lane, 80. Keep slightly left here, 80. The middle of a small jump, 60, the fast 5 left, keep in. Middle of a small jump here, 60, fast 5 left, keep in. Fast 5, 70, in the go. Play on fast 4, right, keep out, twisty 100. Watching the side for some here.
As always, Charlie Donnelly is in buoyant mood and raring to go, but a costly stall at the start of stage could burst his bubble. The error leaves him 22 seconds adrift of Breen after stage 1. He is better on stage 2, although still 4 seconds slower than Breen, and the gap is now 26 seconds. In one of two brand new S11 Subaru Imprezas, Tim McNulty and Anthony Nestor make a rare, albeit unregistered foray into the National Series. With the main aim of settling into the new car, Tim picked a dry weather tyre for the opening loop and reckons they just didn't work. Despite this, he is in second position, 18 seconds behind Breen. Runner-up in Mayo, Patrick Elliott is still searching for that elusive first ever National Rally win, but he does his chances of a win today no favours with a very time-consuming spin on stage 1.
Danger, long 2 left, 20, open square left, shiny car, cut into turn, hairpin right. Oh, in you go, go on. Keep her running.
The Triton Showers backed Impreza of triple-time champion Niall Maguire has a trouble-free start and posts 6th fastest time after stage 2. The Monaghan trucker reckons he can do better on the next loop. After showing some promising pace in the Focus at the West Cork rally, the new technology gets the better of Michael Barrable at the start line.
Right. Again, now settle down again. Okay, settle down. Settle down. Flat crest. Flat 2000, all green, 1. Settle down. Flat crest, flat 2000 to the bottom. Follow wires. Flat right and dip. Flat 3000, green.
The costly error leaves Michael Barrable a bit flustered, and he lies well outside the top 10, fighting an uphill battle. In another Focus, JJ Fleming is a bit more accustomed to his car and has a decent run through the opening 2 stages. Getting the car quite sideways at times, the Galway trucker lies in 8th spot after Lisbo. Martin Doherty is making no mistakes in the DAF-sponsored Subaru. The Donegal man currently lies in 4th place. Locking up at speed, Aaron McHale takes the Corolla to 5th after stage 2 and is getting used to Eugene O'Donnell calling the notes. The second of the new S11 Subarus is proving quite a handful for Noel Redmond, who spins the new machine twice on the opening stage and lies outside the top 10 as a result. First to tackle the loop and first to fall foul of some tricky conditions, Ray Breen recovers well after a close call.
3 right clearing, 20 to 6, here 6 and 3 left. 3 left and very long 3 left, continues over crest 20 to long 4 right. Long 4 right, keep left over crest 46 left in, 46 left in here and 6 right. Go on. Settle yourself now, settle. You've nothing down, that's a 4 left to step, get in clear.
With his lead cut to just 3 seconds, Ray is further hindered when he's the first to arrive at a rather disconcerting scene.
Flat to right, 80 over crest, very long 3 times in the centre 5. What do we do? Out, go on. 3 times to the centre 5, 5 left shiny.
Charlie Donnelly was also held up by the roaming livestock, but is soon making up for lost time.
Right and gravel and hairpin left. Maybe. Watch your rock on the left, the hairpin right.
Setting the fastest times through stage 3 and 4, Tim McNulty seems to be getting a handle on the new S11 and is just 3 seconds adrift of Breen after stage 4. Patrick Elliott is back on the pace and now climbs up the leaderboard to 4th, despite also encountering the still wandering cows.
Flat 1 right, 80. Crest down 2 right, tightens to sudden 5 right. Oh, watch it now, and the up here. Tightens to sudden 5 right. 5 right.
Unfazed by the bizarre intrusions, Niall Maguire moves from 6th to 5th going into the service halt. Michael Barrable doesn't need any more distractions to complicate his rally, as we can see from his in-car camera. The fugitive cattle are finally rounded up by a rather lucky farmer.
Flat right, 3000 to the top. Oh, be Jesus. Hello, cow. Craig. Go on, alright, boss. Okay.
JJ Fleming and Robbie Ward slipped out of the top 10 after stage 3 when they overshoot a junction, and they work hard to get back up to joint 8th after stage 4. Mark Doherty and Andrew Cullen also suffered an overshoot and dropped from 4th to 7th spot. A troublesome intercom on stage 3 is the reason behind Aaron McHale's drop in pace, and he slips 1 position to 6th by the end of the loop.
Early, break early, cross Sutton, turn square right. Sutton, turn square right.
Eugene, it's hard to hear.
I know, I'll turn it up.
No, it's turned down, turned down.
Fine, okay.
Right.
Is that better?
Yeah.
170.
Making amends for his earlier discrepancies, Noel Redmond is now joint 8th and is getting more used to the new car with every stage.
2 right, 1 left, line, there's gravel on it. 30, 2 left, don't cut. 20, there's 1 right and absolute left. 40, 1 left. 60, turn square left, keep tidy.
With current leader Mike Curran absent from the Group N battle, Kevin and Martin Kelleher had a cautious start, but after a tyre change, the confidence is back, and they lead the category after stage 4.
Bartley easing after 1 left, Bartley 3 right, 170, 2 left, go, stone inside, 60, caution, deceptive 4 left long, tightens, Bartley, 2 left long is go.
With his impressive well down on power, Willie Fanning is struggling to get competitive times out of the car and has some close calls in the process.
60, 2 right, then don't cut here, into 3 left, don't cut, into 5 left, watch now, watch the 5 left over the jump, pick line 4 right now. Alright, 2 left, 60.
After setting fastest Group N time on stage 1 and second fastest on stage 3, Alan Wing's car develops rear differential problems and has 2 brushes with the scenery in stage 4.
100 at 6 now. 100, right 1, 100. Stay out for turn left 6. 130.
The pole of the back, this.
Okay. Left 3 plus 130.
Andrew Stewart hasn't rallied in some time, and after shaking off the cobwebs on the opener, he's the joint leader after stage 2. But a spin and puncture on the second loop thwarts his efforts.
Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Left and absolute 2 right, and not again, 100.
The second run through the stages is underway, and rally leader Ray Breen pushes hard in the focus to extend his lead to 8 seconds. But Andrew Purcell is concerned that they may be pushing too hard.
Watch the 5, tightens off and come back now, 5. Middle of a flat crest, 70, very long 4, 8 over crest, off Campbell. Watch this one, keep in. Off Campbell, in 130. Listen to me, yeah. 1 left of the sign, 70 to fast 4 left, don't cut, 60 to 4 right.
After overshooting and stalling the Corolla, Charlie Donnelly is now sparing nothing to make up for lost time.
And gravel, 60. 1 right, don't cut, 60. 1 right, 80. Flat left of a bump, 60. Flat junction, 200. 1 right and bumps, 60. Back off the long crest and jumps, 40. Break and stop, 6 right and 5 left. Narrow bridge. 60. Crest jump, 60. Chair, 4 left, don't cut, and 4 right.
Fastest through stage 6, but still in second place, Tim McNulty knows there is more to come from the S11 and reckons he is still braking too early into the junctions. Patrick Elliott set the fastest time through stage 5 and was joint second fastest through stage 6 and must be ruining his earlier spin, without which he could be surely higher than his current 4th spot.
3 right and 3 left. 40. Past 4 right, 80 up the middle. Past 3 left, 40. 2 right and 2 left, 40. Past 2 left, 80. Turn tight, square left.
Although happy enough with his pace, Niall Maguire can't seem to climb any higher than 5th, and with the pace up front getting even quicker. Having a similar experience in a similar Subaru, Martin Doherty has enough on his plate to just hold on to 6th position. JJ Fleming dropped out of the top 10 again after a puncture, but works his way back up to 10th overall in the Focus. It's a case of too little, too late from Michael Barrable, who seems to be settled into the new Focus now after a torrid day. Aaron McHale had been in 6th, but takes his eye off the ball and drops to 7th on the very last loop. Getting into the groove with his new Impreza S11, Noel Redmond is delighted with the new car's debut performance and is happy enough with 8th overall. Always entertaining in his P2000 Impreza, Dara Raftree enjoyed shaking off the cobwebs today after a long break from rallying. In Class 15, the Celica of Ollie McPhillips and Billy Collins was entertaining, but well off the pace of the class winner for the umpteenth time, David McNulty in the distinctive Escort Cosworth. In Class 4, bearing the scars of his previous spin, Andrew Stewart takes the LGC Lancer to 3rd in Group N. Alan Ring is a bit cautious over the last loop after his differential troubles, but finishes 2nd in the showroom category. Taking the Group N honours and 9th overall is another fantastic result for the Gallagher brothers, who now lead the Group N championship. There must be something in the air today because everyone seems to be racing each other as we head into the final loop. And it's Niall Maguire who consolidates his position to finish 5th overall and 3rd on the championship table. With 40 seconds lost on the opening loop, Patrick Elliott does well to finish 4th overall, which keeps him in 2nd place on the points table. Charlie Donnelly takes 9 seconds out of Ray Breen's lead over the last 2 stages, but it's not enough to get in front of him, and Charlie has to settle for 3rd spot. However, this keeps him in the lead on the overall championship leaderboard. Erring on the side of caution for the last 2 stages, Ray Breen chose intermediate tyres instead of the slicks, and ultimately this cost him the lead. The consolation for Ray, however, is that he still gets maximum points for his 2nd place finish, since Tim McNulty was not registered for the championship. Tim really pulled out all the stops on the last 2 stages, and he knew he could get more from the Impreza. The Pierceback Subaru had a faultless run and eventually took the overall win by a margin of 6 seconds. So it was a close finish at the end of the day, and after a disappointing opening round, Ray Breen gets his title defence off the ground with maximum points. But Ray still doesn't figure in the top 5 leaderboard, where Charlie Donnelly holds on to his slender championship lead from Patrick Elliott. The Dunlop National Rally Championship.
Well, welcome to On The Limit Sports for the 3rd round of the Dunlop National Rally Championship, the Monaghan Steeges Rally. A very significant year for the Motor Club this year as they celebrate 50 years of motorsport. We're here now in the picturesque village of Ballinode, home to 3 times National Rally Champion Niall Maguire. All of the stages are run north of this village, and with the weather so fine today, the guys will be on maximum attack and reaching speeds of up to 130 miles an hour across the tricky Monaghan stages.
Ray Breen is in good form and reckons the car is 100%. Unchanged since Kerry, the Dunlop and Caltech sponsored Focus, knows how to win, and Ray sets off in no uncertain fashion. He is right on the pace from the start with a 2nd fastest stage time of 7:29.
Top 80, flat 1 left over crest 80, middle over crest 30, long fast 5 left, keep in 30 to 6 right, fast 5 here 30, 6 right, in you go, 6 right in, 6 right in, you have her 6 right in, well done, go now 60, long 6 left in, long 6 left in.
He may be a bit of a joker, but Charlie Donnelly knows how to focus in the Corolla. Charlie is back in the 2nd of the Donnelly Corollas after using the Rally Ireland winning one in Kerry. Nonetheless, he is still on the pace and lies just 3 seconds shy of Breen after stage 1.
60, brake for 5 left, tightens, the square right, the flat crest, 100, left over jump, the dip, 80, brake turn, square left, don't cut.
Patrick Elliott's last outing in Monaghan was a poor one with an early retirement, so he reckons he's due a good run this time. Unfortunately, Patrick squanders a 5-second lead from stage 1 with a costly overshoot on stage 2. Patrick is down but not out and works himself back to a joint lead after stage 3.
square left. Square left. 16. Flat right. 16.
Winner of last year's Monaghan Stages Rally, local man Adrian McElvanny, has to contend with the major players of the Dunlop Championship this time around. He manages to keep up with the pace, although he feels the Impreza isn't handling some of the punishing jumps very well.
Left of our small crest, 50. Keep right in the middle of our crest, 70. Keep middle of our big jump, 100. Keep middle of our crest, 200. 2 right, carry the speed, in over crest. 73 left for jump.
Very funny, isn't it?
Cheers,
Niall Maguire was going for his 6th win in Monaghan last year when he crashed out on the last stage, handing the victory over to McElvanny. Hoping that history doesn't repeat itself, 3 times champion Niall Maguire has his foot in the door of the top 5, only a handful of seconds off the lead. Tying with Maguire on the first 2 stages, Glenn Allen was on a blinding pace until in stage 3, the Cookstown man encounters a loss of power up through the gears, which may indicate a leaking boost pipe.
Square left, square right, square left, and square left over finish, 80. Keep it going, next one. Square left now. Away you go, keep at it, 80, 2 right, 60. Keep it going, 2 right, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. That's you, 60.
Cheese that car's not working.
No, that car's not pulling up the gears.
No.
3rd in the championship last year, Kevin Barrett makes a return to the series for the first time this year in the 2nd of the Triton-backed WRCs. With Barry Goodman on the notes, the crew bed themselves in over the first loop to lie just inside the top 10.
3 left, 40, long 2 right, and left into small crest, and 1 right continues. 60, 1 right, 80.
Winning here in 2003, Michael Barrable was driving an Impreza P2000 then, and was up against none other than Eugene Donnelly. Finishing 2nd to Eugene in the championship that year, Michael is still finding his feet in the Focus.
Flat 4000, absolute left baby at Christmas trees. Flat 4000, quick left over crest at shed, and medium right over crest. And right in dip, absolute 1500, absolute right here, 1500. Absolute right at shed.
Strabane man Sean Devine has sorted the gearbox trouble he experienced in the Circuit of Ireland. He's not overly impressed with his pace though, and lies in 10th position after the opening 3 stages. Round 3 sees navigator number 3 for Aaron McHale. This time it's UK's Craig Parry. The pair are bound to need some time to settle in, but are gelling well enough to let fly over one of the many jumps on the Monaghan stages. Currently 4th on the points table, Martin Doherty is enjoying the day so far in the DAF-sponsored Impreza S8, but lies just outside the top 10 and will be eager to improve on the next loop. 1 place behind, and the 2nd of the Donegal Dohertys, Hugh Martin's S7 is just one of the cars in his collection. He also owns a Mark II Escort and a Trans Am. It's a tight battle at the top of the Group N contingent too, with Alan Ring tying with Kevin Gallagher on the opener, but then edging into the lead after Gallagher punctured on stage 2. Willie Fanning is debuting his new N12 Impreza and is just 4 seconds short of Ring's lead after stage 3. He's not minding the new car and jokes that the only difference is the colour. Strabane's Frank Rye looked to be on the pace of the Group N leaders before some obvious intercom problems led to a communication breakdown.
And the 2 left 60, and turn fast square right, 2 left 60 and turn fast square right over gravel. Flat 3 left over crest bump 150. Flat over middle of small crest bump then. Go on ahead, go. Flat over middle of small crest bump 150. And then the 75 right tightens. The 75 right tightens. Easy.
The crew were very lucky that their rally didn't end in this field and they managed to get going again.
Go. At the gate.
Welcome back to Monaghan, and it's hats off to the local residents, without whose go-ahead there would be no spectacle for the fans to watch. And all eyes are on Ray Breen as he edges into a 2-second lead after stiffening the suspension. Unfortunately for Ray, his engine develops a serious fault on stage 5 and cuts out. The crew have to switch all systems off and wait before it starts again. And this problem plagues them for the rest of the day.
6 right, 6 right. Long 2 left over crest, good 30 to 6 left. What's wrong? Yeah. Yeah. Turn off stage mode. Rev her up. Okay, pull in and turn off everything. How do you turn off everything?
One man's loss, as they say, is another man's gain, and Charlie Donnelly now leads the rally after setting fastest times on stage 5 and 6. The hard compound tyre he chose seems to be paying dividends, and he's now got the best between his teeth.
Long 4 left, 40. Flat left of a crest bump, 200. Jump and dip deceptive, 100. Brake for tight square left. Don't cut. Flat right over crest, 40, flat 1 left.
Patrick Elliott has been sharing the lead with Ray Breen and set second fastest time on stage 4, but his hopes of a win are dashed against the rock on stage 5 that punctures his front left tire.
40, what's it here? 3 left, 2 right, 70, 3 right, 4, 100, 2 right, 40, turn square left, don't cut. 16, long 2 left over junction, 40.
Still taken aback by the overall pace of the rally, but still responding well to the challenge, Adrian McIlvanney is not helped by the stalled focus of Ray Breen on stage 6.
And keep left of middle over crest, into left over bump, 50, left over crest, and 4 left, very late. And 6 right, don't cut, drive. Whoa, 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 whoa. 100, yeah. Lay it away, lads. Okay, you have it in first gear. 6 left, late over crest. Carry the speed. Only lost 2 or 3 seconds. Into flat crest, 150.
Also encountering the struggling focus, Niall Maguire still makes good time and lines in 3rd position after stage 6. The leaking boost pipe, which is the source of his earlier power shortage, has now been sorted, and Glenn Allen is now pushing Niall Maguire for 3rd place.
Flat crest.
It's all flat out, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all flat out. 80, flat crest. 60, flat crest past the fence. 100, flat crest jump. 120, flat crest. 120, 2 right plus. 120, square right. 150, flat crest, stay right for chicane. 150.
And had not been for a rather obvious brush with the scenery, Ollie McPhillips may have challenged David McNulty for the win, but he had to settle for 2nd in class 15. The category seems to belong to McNulty. PJ McGrath holds on to his 3rd place in a hotly contested Group N battle. And like a new pair of shoes, Willie Fanning is not afraid of getting a few scuff marks on his new Impreza N12. The debut performance nets him 2nd in class 4. Swapping fastest times with Fanning all day, Alan Ring went into the last stage with all or nothing approach.
50, left 3, 50. Crest 30, right 3 loose, 50, and go right 2 over jump 2, 100. Flat crest 60, right 3 continues.
He eventually took the stage by 9 seconds and his first Group N win by a total of 13 seconds. A commendable effort on the final loop sees Ray Breen salvage his rally with an 8th overall finish and more precious championship points. Kevin Barrett ups the pace over the last 3 and matches his seeding with a 7th place finish. Aaron McHale's suspension adjustment seems to do the trick, and he nets more points with his 6th place finish. Going one better, Martin Doherty claims 5th spot to give him a total of 37 championship points so far. Michael Barble needs to eradicate his slow starts because his pace towards the end is red hot. He finishes 4th overall. Late drama for Charlie Donnelly, who had been leading the rally, but the Corolla's engine expires just before the finish at stage 8. There was even more late drama when Niall Maguire was pushing for 2nd place, blew his turbo within sight of the finish line. The car running well over the last 3 stages, Glenn Allen and Damien Connolly pushed the BA Components Corolla to the limit to take 3rd position, just 1 second behind 2nd place. Cavan man Patrick Elliott takes the runner-up spot, and he needs to eliminate early mistakes if he's to take his first outright win in the series. However, the 2nd place points haul leaves him at the top of the championship table. But the day belongs to local men Adrian McAvaney and Paul Goodman, who take their 2nd Monaghan Stages rally in a row, and this time they've defeated the top guns of the Dunlop Championship in the process. It was a tightly fought contest with many twists and turns throughout the day, but Adrian took the spoils, which means there have been 3 different winners of the opening 3 rounds. The next round is in Carlow. See you there. The Dunlop National Rally Championship. After skipping a year, the extremely popular Seven Oaks Hotel Carlow Stages Rally is back on the Dunlop calendar as round 4 of the championship. It promises to be an exciting event with a strong turnout of competitors and spectators alike. With the conditions just right for rallying, the fans can enjoy the